Welcome back to the IWA. This is Marty Feldspar. It is your favorite wrestling commentator back with your favorite wrestling show with a new name, Monday Night Havoc. We bring back to you the IWA, the greatest wrestling promotion on the internet, along with all the pricks that you have come to love in the IWA, such as our great commissioner, Commissioner Henderson. And what about his rat nepotism baby, Tucker Henderson, the man who tried to kill his own father and steal the IWA? And we can't forget about his business partner, Warren Swanson, that evil logistics piece of shit manager who's trying to turn this IWA into a logistics company still. And who can forget the Luda Gang, along with their newest member, Officer Kevin. This man is one of the most crooked cops in all the land, and he looks to bring the police brutality to the IWA. Believe me, I know you've got plenty of questions, and I, Marty Feldspar, will do my best to answer every single one of them. And let's just take a look at what tonight has for us. We start off with the Commissioner, Commissioner Henderson, calling out his son, Tucker Henderson. After that, we've got MAGA Ken Smith facing off against Yuri Anatoly. The next match will be an 8-man tag team match to determine the #1 contenders for the IWA Tag Team Champions belonging to the Luda Gang. After that, we've got a showdown between Officer Kevin of the Luda Gang and the Realtor from the market. And after that, we have one hell of a treat as we get to watch Renny Loco challenge Crypto Bro to a one-on-one match. And following that, it's the main event of the evening. The IWA champion, Warren Swanson, faces off against IWA debutante, the Accountant. Oh shit, it's the Commissioner. Commissioner Henderson. He's coming out, he's calling out his son. He's got the microphone in hand. And look at him in all his glory. The Commissioner back in an IWA ring.
Tucker, you sack of shit. You tried to kill me, and you tried to steal my company. Now bring your ass out here. I'm gonna whoop your ass in front of all these IWA fans. God damn it, Tucker, you bring that sweet ass out here before I come and find it.
And the Commissioner with a fierce message to his son, Tucker Henderson. And he has just been called out officially by the Commissioner. And IWA Monday Night Havoc getting kicked off to a ferocious start. And now we have a classic America vs. Russia battle as Ken Smith, aka MAGA Ken Smith, faces off against Yuri Anatoly. And here's MAGA Ken Smith making his way to the ring. He's been having one hell of a few months as his man is back in office, and he is over the moon. And I gotta say, I've never seen Ken Smith so happy. I've never seen this motherfucker crack a smile. Oh, there he is! Yuri Anatoly from out of nowhere with a KGB fist to Ken Smith. And now he's just stomping the absolute dog shit out of Ken Smith. Stomping the MAGA right out of him. Oh, and he's got a chair. And he's striking Ken Smith with the chair. 3 chair shots. 4 chair shots. 5 chair shots by the Russian. And he picks Ken Smith up. And just bashes him right in the shoulder. In the back. And now, Yuri Anatoly grabbing Ken Smith, throwing him into the ring. And now the Russian going up to the top rope and bringing down all 450 pounds, and he goes for a quick pin. And Ken Smith down on the ground, pinned, and kicks out at 2. And the Russian, angry as hell, gets his face slammed into the canvas by the American. And now Ken Smith taunting the Russian as he takes his vest off and his MAGA hat. And Yuri Anatoly getting thrown into the corner. And now Ken Smith beating his ass with his knees. And now he's talking. And he throws Yuri Anatoly down to the ground. And Yuri kicks out at one. Not even. Ooh! A big Russian chop. And a big shoulder by Yuri Anatoly. And now, he's stomping the absolute shit out of Ken Smith. And now he picks Ken Smith up. And he ducks out the way. Fantastic movement. Oh, and Ken Smith with a big right hand. And Yuri Anatoly with a bitch slap. And now, the Russian and the American trading blows. Oh, and a big right hand by Yuri Anatoly. Ken Smith with a chop. Oh, and a right hand. And a chop. And now Ken Smith punching Yuri Anatoly right in the face and in the back. And in the back again. Oh, and the American is beating the Russian's ass. And now Ken Smith dragging all 450 pounds of Russian meat. And now, here we have Ken Smith getting his leg caught by Yuri Anatoly. Oh, and a big chop sends the American to the ground. And it's a 2 count. And the Russian is furious as he is confused. Oh, and a big left hand by Yuri Anatoly. And a chop by the Russian, hitting the American once again. And the ref only getting to 1. And now Yuri Anatoly going over the top rope, onto the top rope, and trying to jump over Ken Smith. And both men missing their attacks. And Ken Smith missing the stunner. Yuri Anatoly getting chopped. Big headbutt by the Russian. A big right hand by the Russian. And a big chop by the Russian. And Yuri Anatoly picking him up, and another chop to the brain. Have mercy. And what has the Russian got in store for the American? A backbreaker. Oh! And a Moscow Mule drop by Yuri Anatoly. Hoisting the American up. And here we go. Russian pile driver. And Ken Smith doing brilliantly to roll out of the canvas, because that surely would have been a 3 count. And now, Yuri Anatoly picking the American up. And Ken Smith reversing the Irish whip. Or should I say the Russian whip. Ooh, and Yuri Anatoly with some moves, but not fast enough for the American. And Ken Smith unable to pick up the Russian. And now the Russian with a chop. Yuri Anatoly picking Ken Smith up, throwing him down to the canvas, and just attacking the back of his head, rolling the American over. Yuri Anatoly now. Big right hand to Ken Smith, and a chop to Ken Smith. And the Russian, the 450-pound Russian, the Moscow Bomb. And Yuri Anatoly whooping the MAGA right out of Ken Smith. And now, the Russian picking up the American one more time. And a big left hand. And Yuri Anatoly had him in a Kremlin clutch. And big right hand for the American. Another big right hand. Boom! And Yuri Anatoly sending Ken Smith right down to the canvas as he does another Moscow drop. And now, Yuri Anatoly picking Ken Smith up, chopping him in the brain, and dropping the elbow on him. And the ref, and a 2 count. Ken Smith is kicked out at 2. Can you believe it? And the Russian is furious, chopping the American referee right on the head. And I don't know who the hell Yuri Anatoly thinks he is, because the IWA does not pay insurance for these refs. So that's another lawsuit, goddammit. And Yuri Anatoly getting dropped down by Ken Smith. And Ken Smith now picking Yuri Anatoly up, throwing him inside the ring. Ken Smith missing his kick. Yuri Anatoly getting grabbed by the American, but throwing bows to his stomach. And Yuri Anatoly now turning the tide of this match. And another big elbow by Yuri Anatoly. And the ref counts to 3 as Ken Smith just kicks out at the end. But ladies and gentlemen, the Russian getting the 3 count on his return to the IWA. A fantastic victory by the Russian Giant over MAGA Ken Smith. And that will surely see him climb the rankings on his quest for the IWA champion. And coming up next, we have an 8-man tag match to determine the #1 contenders for the IWA Tag Team Champions, held by the Luda Gang. And the former champions Dennis and Eric Sony looking to reclaim their gold. But they've got to face tough competition, such as the Cartel and these men that you see here, the Luchadors. And I'm talking, of course, Nacho Libre, Esqueleto. These two from the popular hit movie Nacho Libre. They won the hearts of millions of fans all over the world, and the IWA made headlines when they signed to the both of them to wrestle for our promotion. And here they are throwing up gang signs. I don't know what the hell that's all about, and it scares the hell out of me, to be frank. But nonetheless, the Luchadores getting ready to participate in this action. Can they become the #1 contenders? They, of course, have fierce competition. The Cartel, the Brotherhood, and, of course, the Union. And the Union, a newer tag team here in the IWA, consisting of Extra Crispy Eddie and Drive-Thru Dave. These two fast food employees, punctual as ever, always get the order right, never miss a beat. And now they're here to wrestle in the IWA after their first and second shifts. And here the action begins. Drive-Thru Dave immediately attacking Eric Sony. And Nacho Libre going for the pin on Marco Salamanca. And now Nacho Libre working on Drive-Thru Dave. Ooh, and a big DDT by Lionel Salamanca. And the Salamanca twins, of course, representing the Cartel. And Nacho Libre getting some body shots by Lionel. And Marco working on Esqueleto. And Dennis is looking under the ring. High action here, and Dennis attacking Extra Crispy Eddie with the chair. Eric Sony going for the pin, and the 1-2 cover. Just kidding. Broken up by Marco Salamanca, of course. Oh, and a big DDT from Nacho Libre, and a big kick from Dennis. Back and forth action from all these teams as Drive-Thru Dave is getting ragdolled by the Salamanca twin. Eric Sony looking to pick up the Salamanca. Oh, and a big fist by Dennis. Intense action here. And just Dennis kicking the face of the Salamanca twin. And now, Extra Crispy Eddie grabbing a hold of Eric Sony. Nacho Libre smacking the KFC employee in the head. And now he's working on the Burger King man. Esqueleto throwing the Salamanca twin in the ring. Oh, and a front flip by Nacho Libre. Dennis going for the cover. Broken up quickly. And now, face buster by Nacho Libre. And that's got to be a 1-2. And a kick out by Dennis. A quick one at that. And Nacho Libre wraps his legs around Dennis's head and swing and a miss. Just kidding, swinging him round and round. Esqueleto throwing the Salamanca onto the rope. And now Nacho Libre picking up Lionel. Oh, and Eric Sony getting his face busted by Nacho Libre as Dennis attacks the Salamanca twin with the sledgehammer. And only a 1 count for Nacho Libre. Esqueleto, Irish whipping Lionel Salamanca and hoisting him up to the top rope. Oh, and a thunderous attack by Esqueleto. A Genesis flip by Nacho Libre. And a kip up by Dennis. Oh, and Eric Sony sending Cheeseburger Eddie to hell. And a roll-up by Marco Salamanca. Drive-through Dave is there to break it up. The Union, of course. A team assembling to get over on their fast food patriarchs. Oh! And Dennis attacking drive-through Dave with the sledgehammer, and now he turns his attention to Nacho Libre. Action-packed drama here. Drive-through Dave getting attacked. Nacho Libre getting his ass whooped. Escalito getting thrown up by Marco Salamanca. And here we have Extra Crispy Eddie getting kicked by Dennis from the top rope. And now, Marco Salamanca beating the shit out of Escalito, getting in the ring. Lionel focusing on Eric Sony, drive-through Dave getting in on the action. Ooh, a big Mexican DDT by Lionel Salamanca. And I'll tell you what, these Salamanca twins gotta get different suits on ASAP, because I can't tell the difference between them bastards. Ooh, and a thunderous attack. And now, drive-through Dave focusing on Eric Sony. Lionel or Marco leaning up against the corner. Drive-through Dave in the ring. Nacho Libre with a pin. Drive-through Dave is there to break it up. Oh, and a big attack by Dennis with a kendo stick. Escalito attacking Dennis now, focusing on Eric Sony, his tag partner. How crazy is it that we have 3 pairs of IWA Tag Team Champion, former Tag Team Champions in the ring right now. The Salamanca twins, the Brotherhood, Dennis and Eric Sony, of course, and the Luchadores. But attention is focused on the Luda Gang as they hold the tag team belts. And Extra Crispy Eddie going for a pin on Dennis. And the ref not focusing, but now they are. And a 1 count. Oh, and a sneak attack by Lionel Salamanca. Drive-through Dave attempting to pick up Salamanca twin. And Marco getting thrown on the ground, or the canvas, rather. And drive-through Dave picking Esqueleto up, throwing him backwards. And a pinfall attempt by Eric Sony, not successful. Oh, and a thunderous attack by Nacho Libre. Dennis attacking drive-through Dave. A springboard attack failed. Esqueleto has the kendo stick in his hands, smashing it on Lionel Salamanca's dick. And now Dennis attacking Esqueleto with the stick. Again with the stick. And now he focuses on the Salamanca twin. And he goes for the pin. Extra Crispy Eddie getting his ass whooped in the background. A fireman toss by Extra Crispy Eddie. Eric Sony with an RKO. And a pin. But the pin is unsuccessful as drive-through Dave breaks it up. And he grabs Nacho Libre. And it's a chicken fry lariat by drive-through Dave. And drive-through Dave looking to pin Nacho Libre. Marco Salamanca punching drive-through Dave. Going for the pin. Nobody sees Marco Salamanca. A 1 count, a 2 count, a 3 count. Can you believe it? The Salamanca twins once again, the #1 contenders for the IWA Tag Team belts. A tremendous victory by Marco and Lionel Salamanca, which will see them get the opportunity to reclaim their belts once again. And don't you go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen, because we have a very anticipated return in the IWA. We have the Luda Gang returning to watch their man, Officer Kevin, face off against the Realtor in a one-on-one match. And here's the Luda Gang making their way down to the ring. And of course, Luda Gang, led by their fierce leader, Luda, accompanied by Jay Trigger, the former basketball star who got caught up in gun charges. And don't forget that madman in the red Speedo, SRT. This guy, he loves to race. But what I'm really focused on, their newest member, Captain Kevin, Of course, this guy, the worst of the worst. One of these scummiest cops you will ever have the displeasure of running into. This man has done all kinds of vile things as a cop. One time I heard that this man went to a Pokemon card drop and he waited for people to line up and he arrested all of them for loitering. And even though the store owner begged him not to, he insisted that he was doing his job. And he walked away with 32 arrests that day. And he also got a big hug from his sheriff. But that is neither here nor there. He's an IWA superstar now, and he is ready to fight. And now, making his way down to the ring, the realtor, accompanied by his man, Isaac the Stockbro. And of course, these two assholes, long-time IWA superstars, long-time hustlers, long-time assholes, making their way down to the ring. And look at the realtor. He's been making a killing in the real estate market, and he's gonna have himself a little dance here. And Isaac the Stockbro donning the MAGA hat, of course, as his man is back in office. Oh, and it's a big punch by Captain Kevin. And it looks like the body cam has been shut off. And he attacks Isaac the Stockbro and drops the elbow on him. Captain Kevin showing how fierce he is as the Luda gang just watches Isaac fixing his MAGA hat. And the realtor throwing Captain Kevin in the ring. And now this match is gonna begin. A big right hand by Captain Kevin. More right hands. Getting the realtor up against the corner. Kicking the realtor and just driving that knee on his neck. What is it with cops doing that? And here's Captain Kevin grabbing the realtor. A big chop to the realtor. Oh, and a slam. And the realtor now on the ground. As Captain Kevin just taunts him. And he ensures that that body cam is shut off now. Captain Kevin grabbing the realtor. Oh, and a big chop. Big right hand by the realtor. And a chop by the Captain Kevin. Oh, back and forth chops. Back and forth action. Back and forth wrestling. Only here at the IWA. Oh, and a big right hand by the realtor. And he's just egging the cop on. And a drop kick by Captain Kevin. More big kicks by the captain. The Luda gang watching as their man dismantles the realtor. And the realtor getting thrown up and thrown down with a big suplex. Ooh! Captain Kevin dropping the fist of fury. Or the fist of freedom. And now, the captain on the top rope, dropping the law on the realtor. A crooked cop and a crooked real estate agent. What more can you get to represent America better? And Luda grabbing a weapon, throwing it in the ring. And now, Captain Kevin punching the realtor in the face. And he's doing some kind of dance move. No, he's trying to attack the ref, goddammit. And this cop, what's he up to? A big right hand. Another big right hand. And a big kick to the realtor. And Captain Kevin now grabbing that baseball bat and swinging a miss. And the realtor picking him up. And what's this? You hoisted him up for a price cut, but he was unable to succeed. And a big drop kick by Captain Kevin. And the cop getting distracted by Isaac the Stockbro. And no, he's not getting distracted. Isaac the Stockbro is giving him stock advice. He's telling him to buy low and sell high. And that's some sound stock advice by Isaac the Stockbro. And it worked as he distracted Captain Kevin and allowed the realtor to get back in the fight. Classic manipulation by the Stockbro. Oh! A selective enforcement kick by Captain Kevin as he goes for the cover. And it's a slow pin. And the ref, 1 count, 2 count, And the realtor kicking out at 2. And what's this? Oh! Captain Kevin has just attempted to take the life of the ref. The realtor on his feet, grabbing the baseball bat. And here's Captain Kevin. What's he doing? He's grabbing the baseball bat. The ref is distracted. Captain Kevin has turned off the body cam, and he's just struck the realtor with a baseball bat. And the ref is distracted still, unable to count. 1 count. Just kidding. The realtor kicking out. The body cam has been shut off. Captain Kevin attacking the realtor now, kicking him in the face. Onto the top rope he goes. A 5-0 frog splash. Getting kicked in the face by the realtor. And now, a beautiful takedown by the captain. Captain Kevin, the crooked cop, grabbing with the realtor. Oh, and we've seen this move before. It's the foreclosure powerbomb. Unable to hit it. Captain Kevin on his feet. The ball buster from the realtor. Ball buster. And that is sayonara. Just kidding. The cop has managed to kick out. Unbelievable. And the realtor grabbing the baseball bat and trying to throw it at the cop. And the cop with a big clothesline from hell. Grabbing the baseball bat. Body cam is off. And he is striking the realtor. Beating the absolute shit out of him. Another one to the stomach. To the back. Throwing the realtor onto the canvas. Knee to the back. And now, what's this sick bastard looking for under the ring? Unable to find anything. And now, the stock bro with more stock advice. This time, he's recommending NVIDIA. And it looks like the stock advice is cut short as the realtor attacks Captain Kevin. Captain Kevin on his feet, looking for a weapon, unable to find anything. The realtor with a baseball bat. Captain Kevin running away. Grabbing the baseball bat, using it like a nightstick. Boom, one in the back. Another in the back of the head. Captain Kevin picking up the realtor. Selective enforcement kick. And that will be that. The cop slowly crawling over to the realtor. And the ref now counting. 1 count, 2 count. Captain Kevin victorious over the realtor. And the Irish music is playing for the captain as he has just gotten a hard-fought victory. And why the hell is the Luda gang acting like they're the ones that fought? Look at these guys acting like they're the ones that just got in a blood fight. It was their crooked cop friend. The Luda gang celebrating the victory. They're very happy to see their man victorious in his IWA debut. Don't go anywhere, because we have the IWA United States Champion, Renny Loco, looking to talk to the Crypto Bro. And I'm guessing this has something to do with the fact that Crypto Bro has been scheming to take Renny Loco's money. And there you see the IWA United States Champion walking and making his way down to the ring. And you see that beautiful cat on his t-shirt. I love that cat. Rest in peace to that cat. That's a beautiful cat. God damn it. It's the best cat. And the IWA United States Champion making his way down to the ring. And he looks pissed. He looks like he wants to talk to Crypto Bro and ask him who the hell he thinks he is trying to steal money from the big dog. Or should I say, the big cat. And here he is, making his way slowly to the ring. Renny Loco, a man who loves his money and hates when people try to steal that money. What will he do when he gets his hands on the Crypto Bro? As the fireworks go crazy for Renny Loco. and the IWA United States Champion, back in the IWA ring after a long hiatus. And we're just waiting for Crypto Bro now, as this absolute prick makes his way down to the ring. Walking by himself, of course. The rest of the market didn't even want to bother attending with this asshole. This guy, of course, famous for his numerous Bitcoin schemes that he has ran all over the IWA. And looking at what's to come in the IWA, you can expect to see an IWA Battle Royal to see who will face off against Warren Swanson for the IWA Champion. And looking at Crypto Bro, facing off against Renny Loco. A big drop kick from Renny Loco, and dropping the elbow now. Renny Loco punching Crypto Bro. Crypto Bro trying to attack Renny Loco. Renny Loco sending the Crypto douche to the ground. And now Renny Loco dropping the elbow from the top rope. And he's got Crypto Bro in a leg lock or a headlock with his legs. Boom. Renny Loco dropping the elbow. Another. A third. A fourth elbow. All kinds of elbows. And a big front flip. And here's Renny Loco grabbing and rolling Crypto Bro over. Going for a pin. A 1 count. Not enough. Renny Loco picking up Crypto Bro. Picking him up, slamming him. Dropping the elbow. And here's Renny Loco on the top rope. Missing his attack completely. What the hell's going on? And Renny Loco, a big clothesline over the top rope. And jumping over and landing on Crypto Bro. And this is what he gets for all that shitty crypto advice. And a knee to the thigh. And I'll tell you what, you mess with Renny Loco's money, you're in for hell. I'll tell you that much. And the ref had a 3 count. Renny Loco taunting in the middle of the ring. This man loves to showboat. And Crypto Bro undoing the table, getting drop kicked in the face. Ha ha! Looking like an absolute prick now. Renny Loco, Crypto Bro having an awkward moment and a big European uppercut. Renny Loco now picking up Crypto Bro, throwing his ass in the middle of the ring. Onto the top rope he goes. And Renny Loco dropping the elbow from the top rope. And here's Renny Loco now, grabbing Crypto Bro. It's 1 amigo. 2 amigos. Can he get the 3rd amigo? 3 amigos for that ass. And can the ref give a 3 count? A 2 count only. Renny Loco confused as to how Crypto Bro had the balls to kick out of that one. And Renny Loco on the top rope now. Just waiting for Crypto Bro. Dropping the elbow. And here's Renny Loco. Waiting for Crypto Bro again. Picking him up. Renny Loco. Eye poke to Crypto Bro and a drop kick. The ref didn't see it. And here's Renny Loco now, grabbing Crypto Bro. And Crypto Bro the reversal, dropping the knee on the face of Renny Loco. And Crypto Bro looking to do a rug pull. And a rug pull of Renny Loco's own. Renny Loco countering the rug pull of Crypto Bro with a rug pull of his own. And Hurricane Rana to send him down to the canvas. Renny Loco now, grabbing Crypto Bro, throwing him down to the canvas, curb stomping him. And now, we have Renny Loco getting dropped down. Crypto Bro on his back once again. And here's Renny Loco. What's he got in store for the Crypto Bro? Renny Loco dropping down from the top rope. Big right hand. A big chop. And another big chop. Another big right hand. Crypto Bro with a slap. Renny Loco with a bitch slap. And these two men slapping the absolute dog shit out of each other. Which one of them will prevail? Renny Loco with an eye poke and a European uppercut. Can he go to the top rope? Renny Loco taunting, frog splash, sayonara, crypto douche. Renny Loco has just whooped your ass. And the IWA United States Champion standing tall. And who the hell is that? That's Maria Perez's music. The ex-girlfriend of, oh my God, Renny Loco getting attacked by his ex-girlfriend, Maria Perez. And she is beating the absolute shit out of her man and just yelling at him. We have just seen the return of Maria Perez. And don't go anywhere because now the IWA champion, Warren Swanson, makes his way down to the ring. He's only going to be missing his boy, Tucker Henderson, because Tucker, of course, is scared of the commissioner and wants no part of that smoke. And here's the IWA champion, Warren Swanson, making his way down to the ring now. Putting his hands out like he's some kind of hero. I'll tell you what, this guy absolutely pisses me off. He wants to take over the IWA, turn it into a logistics company. Not on my watch, not on the watch of many IWA superstars. But here he is, walking alone, because of course, he is missing his partner in crime, his business partner, Tucker Henderson, the son of the commissioner. And Warren Swanson, he knows the IWA crowd hates him, and that fuels this sick bastard. And you see this absolute fraud with that IWA champion around his waist. And look at him, acting like he's some sort of champion. Everybody knows he cheated to win that belt with the help of the former commissioner, Commissioner Tucker Henderson. And here, making his way to the ring, one of IWA's newest superstars. He's got a name, but he just wants to be called the Accountant. And I'll tell you what, this man loves crunching numbers. But one thing he loves more than crunching numbers, hitting parlays. This man's a gambler through and through. And look at him, drinking his water, walking out. The time to play the game. And I'll tell you what, if this guy ever catches a whiff of a game going on, his first question is, can he gamble on it? And the Accountant making his IWA debut in a match against the IWA champion. Who the hell gave him this opponent? And look at him. Look how serious he is. This man wants to make his mark on the IWA. Oh, that's disgusting. He just spit water all over the ring, god damn it. And the Accountant now entering the ring. I'll tell you what, he better not have any kind of disease or sickness. And look at him flexing for the IWA fans. Will he be able to beat Warren Swanson, the IWA champion? Only time will tell. And here he is now, the Accountant, ready to face off against Warren Swanson. Warren Swanson, the Accountant. And here they go. Warren Swanson missing his punch. The Accountant immediately hitting Swanson. But Swanson now has him against the corner. A big clothesline and a big elbow drop. And now Swanson kicking the shit out of the accountant. Counting to 5. Those are some numbers for you. Kicking the accountant right in the face. And now in the balls. A headbutt by Warren Swanson. It helps that Warren Swanson only has air and business in his head. A big kick. And here's Swanson now on the top rope. Warren Swanson with a big elbow drop. A big boot by Warren Swanson. Punching the accountant right in the face. And here's Warren Swanson sliding out of the ring. Grabbing a sledgehammer. Dropping the elbow right on the accountant. Hitting the ref. Warren Swanson with the sledgehammer. Right in the balls to the accountant. Another one to the back. And Swanson now grabbing the accountant, missing his attack. The accountant with an Irish whip. A takedown now. But Swanson overpowering the accountant. Superman punch. And Warren Swanson now grabbing the accountant. A big headbutt. Again, grabbing the accountant. Fisherman suplex. And you can count to 100 because the accountant is not kicking out of that. And Warren Swanson once again victorious in the IWA. And the lights have gone out. What the hell is going on here? Oh shit! It's Big Russ. Big Russ is here and he's staring down the IWA champion. And he's got him by the neck and he just chokeslammed the absolute shit out of Warren Swanson. Big Russ is back. And Marty Feldspar is signing out.